Today's episode is so important because I am seeing it happen too often with so many people that I'm talking to in this amazing community. And if you don't follow me at the JkL&x on Instagram, please do so and shoot me a DM. I talk to every single one of you guys in there. And I'm telling you, are they single? Is the person that you are chatting with on the dating apps, who you're talking to in real life, are they single? And I feel like that's something that so many of you are jumping into conversations assuming they're single. And you know what? I need you to realize something. There are a lot of people out there that are in relationships, that are married, that are going on the dating apps. And I need you to go into it with no blinders on and be like, and put it on your list. They need to be single. They need to be available, right? And so, I know that we talk about, are they intentional? Do they want something serious? Yada, yada. But the first step even before that is like, are they even available? Like, and so when you ask somebody that, they're going to be like, oh shit. Because people will tell you who they are. You just need to ask, So a lot of people are talking and flirting for fun and whoever, or maybe there's trouble in their marriage or whatever it is, do you really want to date a married person, right? Are you okay with that? Oh, they're having a hard time and I'm okay with that. No, like hell no. I have never heard of a story of someone dating a married man and it ends in their favor. Like it never works out. I just need to say that, I know, oh, you never say never. I often see that when you are truly ready to find a healthy, lasting, loving relationship, right? You need to find someone that is actually available, someone that has healed from their past relationships. How can that happen when they're still in a relationship, right? And if they are cheating on them, doesn't that make you feel, well, wait a second, they're lying to their partner that they're with, and they're probably going to do the same thing to you. And so let's take the blinders off. Let's truly be intentional about this and truly say, okay, you know what? Maybe I need to ask the most obvious question. Are you single? And people might laugh like, oh my God, why you ask me that? Oh, well, you know what? Sometimes on these apps, people come on and they're already in a relationship or they're married. And I just like to ask. If someone is like getting weirded out by your question, bye-bye. So they should be like, oh my God, I love how intentional you're being. Oh, that's awesome that you're just like wanting to be direct and straight and honest. And they should respect that and appreciate that. I think that, looking back at my years of dating, so many times I was just so naive. So many times I went into things like, oh, I don't know any better. And I'll be completely honest with you. In the past, I have dated someone, well, not dated, what's the word, right? Kind of dating a situationship with someone that was in a relationship. And it was lies that I would tell myself, being like, well, they're not really in that relationship, or, and he originally was lying about even being in a relationship. He didn't even tell me, and I kind of discovered it. But even after, it was like, oh, well, is it really a relationship? Or he's not really happy. I found out that they lived together. We went shopping for Christmas time for gifts for that person. And I'm just like, what am I doing? Like, just thinking about it. And honestly, I wasn't even planning to talk about that. It just came out organically. And it was kind of like, me being in a situation, lying to myself, thinking that, with me, it's going to be different. He's going to be honest with me. He will show up for me. And the more time would go by, and it wasn't even that much time, but I could just feel there was like this unsettling feeling, or like this just restlessness of like, oh my God, I feel like I'm bullshitting myself. Like this is bullshit. And when you really get present with how you're feeling and what's going on, instead of like talking yourself into, oh, well, yeah, maybe it'll be different. Our minds will talk us into settling for bullshit. So when I actually stopped talking myself into settling and just started to see and feel what is actually present in front of my face, I'm like, I'm not settling for this. This is bullshit. I know that he's in a relationship, but that's what it is. And no matter what he says and how unhappy he is, I'm not going to wait around for him to get his shit together and be someone that at the end of the day, he's not. And so, first step, by the way, when I first met him, I didn't even ask if he was available and single. I assumed he was because he was flirting with me. And so, like, this is something that I feel like, okay, learn from my mistakes, right? Step one. And so many of you guys, let me tell you something. I'm getting messages from you guys, and it's like, oh, I've dated married men. I'm dating da-da-da. And I'm just like, listen, I'm not here to shame you or judge you or any of that. I am saying there is a better relationship waiting for you. Your person is waiting, and you're missing that person when you're wasting time on this person. That's it. That is it. And I'm not, and so I truly, hope that you're hearing me, and if you are chatting with somebody that is married, that is in a relationship, close the door with them. Say bye-bye until and if you really care about them, okay, I get it. But you can say something that I know that I deserve is someone that is truly available for a relationship, and you are currently in one. So when you close that door and you truly figure your shit out, then go ahead and call me. Not, oh yeah, call me for what, we can hook up here and there and have sex and then, whatever. No, it's like close that door fearlessly. Don't, oh my God, but I'm so scared. Oh my God, I care about them. If they are in some kind of entanglement with any kind of relationship, marriage, anything like that, let them go. Let them go. And I feel like you know this already. I feel like you know this, and I just need you to hear me. I need you to hear yourself. I need you to be like, oh my God, I've been feeling this, and now Jackie's kind of pushing me. And yeah, I am. It's going to freaking feel uncomfortable. It's going to feel uncomfortable saying bye-bye to the person that you've been putting your heart in to. And, that hurts. That sucks. I get it. But what hurts even more is waiting around and wasting more time and putting more of your heart into somebody that is never going to show up for you. And that's it. So it's like you got to get to a point of like, what are you doing? Like, stop bullshitting yourself. So yeah, if you're hearing this, you're like, oh my God, I'm super not dating someone that's taken. Yeah, perfect, awesome. But when you are putting yourself out there, make sure to ask if they're single. Seriously, don't assume it. Because I am seeing it a lot, and it's kind of like, oh shit, you guys, what's going on here? Let's be really intentional and ask that first question. Oh, are you single? And listen to what they say. If they are, well, it's kind of complicated. Bye time. We don't do complicated. We don't do complicated. Complicated is bullshit. That's basically what it is. It's like, okay, they should be like, oh my God, yeah, I'm single. And I'm ready to find my person. I actually been really looking and intentional, and I haven't found it. That's a great answer. Not it's complicated. That's the moment where you really truly say, bye. I really hope that this is landing with you, and I want to hear from you. Please leave a comment in YouTube if you're listening there, Spotify and Apple. Leave a review. I would love that. It would mean so much to me. And shoot me a DM on the JkL&x on Instagram. Thank you for listening. Don't settle for anything less than crazy love, because it has to be crazy love or nothing. Until next time, thank you.